Okay, so let's continue with the second problem. We need to write a short Python function isEven that will take an integer value and return true if it is even and false otherwise. But the trick is that we shouldn't use any multiplication, modulo, or division operators. Okay, so the easiest way to do this without using any of the above mentioned is to use to convert the integer into the binary form. So convert it into a base 2 number, which is written only in zeros and one. Luckily in Python that is pretty easy with a built-in function called bin. So I'm going to first create a function, and it's going to take an integer and needs to return a boolean. Okay, so first I'm going to convert that integer into the binary form. I'm going to define it as b, and it's going to be just bin and k. I am going to print that just so you all can see what bin returns. Let me run this interactively. Oops, Python 3. Okay, so if I do isEven 4, yeah, this is 1 0 0, and these are before that, these are all zeros. That's why, and the b here is to truncate the string. So this is a string with zeros and ones, and this is the binary representation of the number 4. To check if a number is even, we only need to check the last bit. So if it's a 0, like in this case, it should be an even number. So I am just going to access the, I'm going to exit. I am going to access the last bit by just doing, since it is a string, I can access the last a character in the string by using -1, and I basically just need to check that this one is equal to 0. So if this one is equal to 0, then we have an even number, and it will return true, a boolean. If it's 1, then it should be false. So let's try that again. So isEven, and I can try with 6. Oh, we've got something going wrong here. We need to check. So I am accessing the last number, and I am checking if it is, oh, actually, this should be a character 0, because this is a string and not an actual integer. So I think that was the issue. Let's run it again. Okay, so isEven 6 is true, 7 is false. Let's try one more for good measure. IsEven 8 is true. So yeah, just keep in mind that here this one returns a string and not an integer. That's why we got that error before. Okay, so that's it for this video. Yep, see you in the next exercise.